Last weekend's protests. Overall, Dayton police personnel as well as regional law enforcement personnel performed effectively under incredible stress in quelling the escalation of property damage, violence, and substantial traffic hazards created by numerous people not acting in a lawful manner. To the extent that performance of any police personnel is perceived to be less than appropriate, we will address any complaints brought to our attention and investigate them accordingly. I have told our officers that performing our duties daily with professionalism, integrity, respect, and fairness is essential during this very difficult time in our country.
All right, on to the forecast now. Switching gears, we are looking at an extension of the weekend, which was very beautiful, and today was just awfully nice as well. Then the clouds rolled in as we head towards the middle to the latter part of the afternoon, and they've been with us ever since, but the temperatures have still been just pretty nice. In the 70s, the humidity has been lower. If you spend some time outdoors, just a little sigh and a breath of relief. If you don't like the warmer stuff, this forecast is just not going to be for you, because this was the only cooler day, if you will. But we got some good news coming for the weekend, too, that I think you'll like. So far, a few light sprinkles across the area. We're still pretty dry as far as the actual air goes, especially down here at the surface where we live. So some of the stuff that you're seeing just kind of evaporates into thin air, so it's not making it all the way to the ground. Although you might notice a sprinkle on the windshield here or there. That's about it. Or you might feel something like, is there rain? But there's really not much more coming. Temperatures in the mid-60s so far. Downtown Dayton looking pretty and quiet. We're talking about 5 to 10 mile an hour breezes out there, so it's really calm and nice. 66 in Dayton, 64 in Wilmington. Springfield coming in at 63, 64 in Greenville. We just have lost Kettering. Don't know what's happened to that sensor. Overnight tonight, temperature's going to be a little warmer than they have been. We'll dip into the upper 50s overnight. We'll keep the skies cloudy, but we'll part them as we get towards the morning time, and so you'll wake up more than likely to some sunshine. All right, today was the first day of hurricane season, and we've already got 2 names that we have to cross off the list before the season even began. And we'll probably have crystal ball by the time the week's end. Here's this storm right here, right at the Bay of Campeche. It's now Tropical Depression number 3, and the models say that this thing is going to go right into the Gulf of Mexico. We'll put on the spaghetti plots is what we call them here. And so look at all those models. Say, yep, we think that's going to go right on into the Gulf of Mexico and make aim right at the Gulf Coast. So this weekend, probably what you'll hear in the news cycle is some flooding going on in the Gulf Coast, as this thing is not moving very fast, and it may be a tropical depression or a tropical storm by the time it gets there. All right, high pressure, usually a nice weather maker. That's moving on off to the south. So we got one more day where we got some pretty decent weather, sunshine tomorrow. But then this frontal boundary comes in here from the north, and by Wednesday afternoon into the evening hours, showers and thunderstorms. Some of those thunderstorms could be strong to severe with some really heavy rain, so we'll have to watch out for some flooding here on Wednesday. And then some really gusty winds, as well as some large hail possible with some of these storms. So the Storm Prediction Center gives us a slight chance of seeing severe weather. That's about a 2 out of 5 on the scale there. 59 overnight tonight, mostly cloudy, maybe a few sprinkles here and there, but nothing to write home about. 86 tomorrow. The humidity is coming back up too. I like it. It feels like summer. It's June. It might as well. And then we got plenty of sunshine. Temperatures, though, because it's muggy and in the mid-80s, it's going to feel a little bit closer to 90. And then here's that 5-day forecast. We keep the heat. Dontae's Inferno coming up on Wednesday. I have to give that credit to Cheryl's sister's husband. He called the middle of the week Dontae's Inferno because I like it. It's near 90 degrees, but we got to watch out for the thunderstorms that are coming in on Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday, partly cloudy skies, but more run-of-the-mill thunderstorms for the afternoon and evening. Then by the weekend, we're in the lower 80s. We got plenty of sunshine, and the humidity levels lower, too. And it's a little cooler by the time we head into the overnight hours as well. A couple pictures I want to show you here of the space station from over the weekend. Terry Norris sent us that picture. Thank you, Terry. She's a photographer, always sends us great pictures. And then Jeff Beard sent us that one. There's the space station right there. Send us yours over on our social media pages. Make sure you wake up tomorrow morning. Kirsty Zontini and Jesse Mag will help you start your day. James.
Thank you, sir. The Trump administration is blaming Antifa, which stands for anti-fascist.